Hi guys, Anton here from Adventure Africa. I'm today here with Clive from Kempton Caravans, and we're here in the new Outbound Thunder.
Correct.
Clive, what can you tell me more about this beautiful camper that you guys got here?
Okay, well, essentially the Outbound Thunder is 2 years in development. It was brought in by the Shell brothers. Very keen campers, looking for something different, looking for something easy to open, something that is manageable, and something that is user-friendly for touring.
So,
and I think the features in this camper satisfy all those needs.
well, if you talk about features, what unique features does this have?
I think it's got a lot of unique features. You know, ease of setup is obviously something that's pertinent. Something specific to this trailer that I don't think any other camper in the country offers is the type of canvas that we've used here. This is a 60-40 polycotton. The polyester is there for strength and for sun degradation, and obviously the cotton controls the temperature and waterproofing. So it makes it, together with the big windows, good cross ventilation, it makes it a nice cool camper, ideal for touring through Africa.
I mean, we're sitting here and it's pretty hot. The sun is baking down, and it doesn't feel extremely hot in here.
And we don't even have all the windows open.
There's like an extra shield on the top.
It's got the fly sheet on the top. That fly sheet is obviously there to control temperature in the heat of the day. It's offering shade, and it's also silver, so it's reflecting some of the sun's heat. But it has a second application in that it's keeping the canvas clean and protected, and also in winter with that cavity between the two roofs, it traps some of the warm air. So even in winter, you're regulating the temperature.
And this is a big camper. I mean, you're talking about over 5 meters. Is it heavy? What sort of weight can you put on this thing?
The TMS here is 1,290 kgs. We've specifically set the GVM at 1,750 to appeal to a larger market for vehicles that can cope with that kind of weight. But it's offering you a generous 510 kg payload. So assuming your gas cylinders are full, assuming your 100-litre water tank is full, you've still got 400 kg payload. Now,
and then if you put a fridge in,
yeah,
it's another maybe 80, but so it's still more than 300 k's that you can put in here. That's your tent, your chairs, your clothing,
your mother-in-law.
Yeah, definitely mother-in-law. But yeah, that's ample packing space for. I mean, it's big. It's big inside here. I mean, why does it sleep?
So up front, once the hatch opens, you've got a full queen size bed up front for mom and dad, and the dinette area that we're sitting in now converts into a second double for young children. So essentially a 4-berth. It comes standard with a full side tent. So if you didn't want to convert the dinette into a double bed, of course stretchers in the tent is another option for the children.
Now I see you've got a lot of lightning in here, and there's plugs, 12-volt Hella plugs, and I see some USB ports. What sort of electrical system do you guys run in here?
Okay, so this comes standard with a 100 amp hour deep cycle battery. The charger is a 1,500 watt pure sine wave inverter charger with a nice LED screen, so you can monitor the battery condition at any point. The lighting is all LED, and the nice thing with the LED, they're LED mood lights, so you can adjust it to suit the mood. USB plugs throughout. Obviously the modern age with cell phones and whatnot, you need that, and additional cigar lighter outlets for lighting into the tent and so on. We've got one 220 volt plug dedicated directly to the inverter, and then of course your traditional 220 volt plugs for any other accessories.
And this can be adjusted so that you can put on solar as well, and you can plug it in when you go camping?
The pure sine wave inverter can accommodate for solar. It does need to run through a solar regulator, but those kits are available off the shelf. So
tell me a little bit more, what sort of suspension, how does this suspension work? Is it leaf springs, is it independent?
Okay, so on the Outbound camper, we've designed it to handle African conditions. So this has got coil spring with dual shock assist independent suspension, and we're running on 15-inch wheels.
15-inch wheels. So this you can actually take onto a fairly rough road, and you shouldn't have any problems with it.
100%.
Now, tell me, what's the price of this baby?
Okay, so we've launched this at 319,900, but it's a fully inclusive price in that the roof rack, which a lot of the manufacturers would normally offer as an optional, is standard on this unit. The full side tent, including the walls and the Velcro in ground sheet, is standard. the hot water system, water tank, standard. So 319,900.
That's a fairly good price.
That's a very relative to the other campers in its class. It's very, very competitive.
And this, because of the weight, you can tow it behind almost any 4x4 currently on the market, as long as it's not a chimney. I mean,
so we've set it, like I said, the suspension can handle 2.5 tons, but we've set it at 1750 specifically to allow for a larger range of vehicles from your Fortuners upwards.
guys, that is the Outbound Thunder from Kempton Caravans. Have a look on our website. We'll have much more information about that. And if you're interested in buying one, go and pop onto Kempton Caravans website or give Clive a call. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Cheers.
Thank you.
Thanks, Clive.